this line is called standing line. This line is called slanting line. This line is called slanting line. This line is called sleeping line. Okay? This line is called semicircle line or a vertical curve. This line is called semicircle or a vertical curve line. Okay? Now, these two lines are called standing line that are parallel to each other. These two lines are called sleeping line. They are also parallel to each other. Okay? Now, first let's begin with the letter A. Now, how to make this letter A with the help of these lines? So first, I am going to tell you about the letter A. One slanting line, another slanting line, and a sleeping line makes the letter A. One slanting line, another slanting line from right to left. No. One slanting line from left to right and another slanting line from right to left, and one sleeping line makes the letter A. Come to the letter B. One standing line, then half a circle, again half a circle, or a vertical curve makes the letter B. One standing line, half a circle or a vertical line, a vertical curve, another half a circle or a vertical curve makes the letter B. Then come to the letter C. Half a circle or a vertical curve like this makes the letter C. Now come to the letter D. One standing line and half a vertical curve or a semicircle like this makes the letter D. One standing line and half a circle like this makes the letter D. Now come to the letter E. One standing line and three sleeping lines like this, it makes the letter E. One standing line and three sleeping lines parallel to each other makes the letter E. Then comes to the letter F. One standing line and these two sleeping lines that are parallel to each other makes the letter F. Comes to the letter G. One vertical curve or a semicircle like this, then in upward direction one standing line, then sleeping line, and again one standing line in a downward direction makes the letter G. Okay? One semicircle like this or a vertical curve, then in upward direction one standing line, then sleeping line, and another standing line in a downward direction makes the letter G. Now comes to the letter H. One standing line, then sleeping line, and another standing line like this makes the letter H. Okay? Now come to the letter I. One sleeping line, a standing line, and another sleeping line makes the letter I. One sleeping line, then another standing line, and another one sleeping line makes the letter I. Comes to the letter J. One sleeping line, then one standing line and slanting line like this makes the letter J. One sleeping line, a standing line, and a slanting line like this makes the letter J. Comes to the letter K. One standing line and two slanting line like this makes the letter K. One standing line and one slanting line like this and another slanting line like this makes a letter K. Then comes to the letter L. One standing line and a sleeping line like this makes a letter L. One standing line and a sleeping line like this makes a letter L. Then come to the letter M. One standing line, slanting line, another slanting line like this makes the letter M. One standing line, slanting line like this, and another standing line makes a letter N. Makes a letter N. This whole circle like this makes a letter O. This whole circle like this makes a letter O. Comes to the letter P. One standing line and half a circle makes a letter P. One standing line, half a circle or a vertical curve like this makes a letter P. Come to the letter Q. Whole circle and one slanting line in the downward direction makes a letter Q. One whole circle and one slanting line in a downward direction makes a letter Q. Come to the letter R. One standing line, half a circle and a slanting line in a downward direction makes a letter R. Makes a letter R. Come to the letter S. Half a circle in an upward direction, then another half a circle in a downward direction makes a letter S. Half a circle in an upward direction and another half a circle in a downward direction makes a letter S. Come to the letter T. One sleeping line and a standing line makes a letter T. Makes a letter T. Come to the letter U. Half a circle like this and another half a circle from this side, and when these two join each other, they makes a letter U. They makes a letter U. Come to the letter V. We can say it an adjacent line also or a zigzag line. So these two adjacent line or a zigzag line that join with each other in the downward directions make a letter V. Or you can understand clearly, one slanting line from right to left in this direction and another slanting line from right to left in that direction makes a letter V. W. When you join these two V lines or these two zigzag lines with each other makes a letter W. Come to the letter X. One slanting line like this and another slanting line like this, they cross each other. When they cross each other, they makes a letter X. Come to the letter Y. One slanting line and one standing line like this makes a letter Y. One slanting line and standing line like this makes a letter Y. Now come to the letter Z. One sleeping line, then slanting line from right to left, and then another sleeping line in the downward direction. No, another sleeping line in a downward direction makes the letter G. So this is all for today's video. I hope you understand how to write down the English alphabet with the use of these lines. No? And hope you understand the different forms of line also. If you will get any problem, please go in my comment section, and in another video I will be coming with your solution. So bye bye for today. Take care and have a nice day. Thank you.